Okay, this is a popular one. How does someone project without damaging their voice?
Yeah, that's a good one. Well, the best way to do it is to, and this is easier said than done, okay? Mm-hmm. But you gotta create an open space, be relaxed in the throat and in the mouth, because that's where the sound resonates, right? Right here, these are your vocal cords.
Right.
It's where the sound is produced. And then the way that we get the way that our voice sounds all depends on how open or how closed are we in the throat and in the mouth. So what I would say, if you want to tap into your natural amplification where you don't have to force it. Like if I'm tight, but I'm like pushing a bunch of air pressure up, that's when you can actually damage your voice and it doesn't sound good.
Right.
But if I can control my air pressure, but really open up in the throat and the mouth, and we're gonna talk about this in a second, but also add a slight bit of nasal resonance, because this right here, right up in your skull, these nasal cavities, that gives your voice such a richness, and it also gives it a power. It's such a misconception that a little bit of air flowing through the nasal cavities, like your sound resonating in the nasal cavities, means that you're nasally. That's a misconception.
It has to be.
It must be. So, and we won't talk about that. We can talk about that another time. But anyway, 2 exercises that I recommend anybody try, like right now at home. The first one would be just, you can take your arm, your back of your hand or whatever. Yell into the hand. Like all of the air should be barely escaping out the sides of your mouth. Nothing should be coming out your nose. It would sound like this. And if you're doing it right, you can put a finger here at the base of your neck, and you'll literally, if you look in the mirror, you'll see it kind of expand out like a frog. I don't know if you can see mine from here, but and you'll feel, when you do it right, you'll feel this openness in the throat, in the mouth. So you would want to mimic that same kind of openness that you would feel while doing that exercise. And then you'd want to also add one more exercise, which I like to call like a meow. Meow, meow, meow. That taps into some of the natural nasality. And if you combine those 2 exercises, I really find that it gives you the ideal, like, was the question being strain free or was it highness?
Well, actually, I was going to ask, that was a follow-up question the question was, how do you project your voice without damaging it? But I was going to say, well, would you know that your technique was not right if you're projecting and you're feeling strain, your veins are popping out of your neck? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, you would know that that's probably you might be causing, and if it hurts, you gotta chill out if it hurts. But one exercise anybody could try if they want to add a little bit of amplification. Let's take this note. And I'm straining. I'm going up in the note. You hear it. It's tense. It's strained. I feel it. Okay, then I take it, that same note. I do this exercise. If I let go, it's already louder. Up. The problem is that it's too dark for me. I don't like that kind of like fully just kind of like deep and dark. I want to add a little bit of brightness to it. So now I'd start with that exercise, I'd get that note, and then I'd add a meow to it. So it'd be like meow, 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 love. So it goes from
That's great.
You see the difference?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And that's when you just have that ideal blend of mouth to nasal resonance, as we talked about with this exercise, to the meow exercise. And then when you are keeping that open space within the throat and the mouth, that's really the best way that you can project your voice. And I know that we're like throwing a lot.
No, this is great.
We can only give so much on these. Like you can definitely dive deeper with us if that's something that you want to do. But you know, we're just trying our best here on the YouTube.
You heard it here first, folks.